All right, so starting to do some more analysis stuff, and I think this will be good for you guys to get a little bit more of a visual on what we're trying to accomplish in the ring. So starting with the discus, just because I'm a little bit partial to the discus myself, but I know a lot of you guys are as well. So Valerie Allman here, hopefully you guys are familiar with her, but we're gonna watch her throw one time through. Then I'm gonna break it down into 3 key points in the throw, and kind of explain what I see in it and the things that I like, because she does a lot of things really well, and what I think you guys could take from it as well. Maybe give you some things to look out for in your own videos and apply it to your own throws. So play it through here. All right, so I know this is a pretty aggressive throw from her. With the audio, she gives a big old yell and everything. So it may not be the most technical throw, but she hits a lot of really good positions. So the first point we're gonna look at is gonna be out of the back here. Right leg sweeps strong and around. Path of the right leg is a little more preference here. She kicks it up pretty high, but the position we really need to hit is this vertical position here into the middle, right? So this is gonna set our drive, right? So your left shoulder directly over the hip, and you notice her left knee is pointing in the direction that she's gonna be driving to into the middle of the ring. She does use her left arm a little bit to help her get into the middle here. You'll see she kind of throws the left arm open, help her get to the middle. And then our second point is going to be when her right foot touches down in the middle here. This is probably the most important position in both the shot put and the discus. And there's slight differences between those two events, but they're going to be similar in a lot of ways too. Biggest thing, is going to be that left arm holding here. And it's different from the shot put because that left arm's holding more across. We need our throw to be more level throughout the duration of the throw, versus the shot put we can be a little more up and down, I guess. We need a little bit more lift in the shot versus the discus. Also notice that her discus high point gets established in this position as well, throwing it up into the middle there where she has this kind of high point. But this whole time she's holding that left arm. She hits the middle here, even from probably this position, left arm's there, and then it almost holds that whole time into the middle. This gives her a chance to get her hips ahead and rotate through to the front. And now the third position we're going to talk about, touchdown here. Now this is huge. Oh, wrong button. Shoulders here, nice and long with the upper body, but her hips are almost facing off to that kind of right half of the circle, where her shoulders are facing more towards the back half, right? So this is separation that we're trying to get to. Everything that she's done from the back of the ring into the middle to the front has been aimed at getting this position and creating as much tension in the core as she can, right? From here, she's going to finish out and around, post to this left side, boom. Discus comes around this way, nice and long. We don't want to see any energy this way. If you see shoulders pulling off to the left or getting on the other side of that red line, normally means we're being a little bit too active with the left shoulder and we're not keeping the energy efficient. So if we watch it back from the beginning, you can see her energy is going to stay mostly on this right side of the sector as she gets around out of the left in the middle and then stays long around on the finish. So to kind of reiterate, we have our 3 checkpoints to look for in the throw. We've got loading out of the back, setting up this good posture into the middle here, right? Then right foot touchdown in the middle. Again, maintaining that posture. We can stay stacked here. It's going to allow us to efficiently rotate around our right side in the middle to the front. And then this front position catching the discus far back and working around that left side, and then getting after it. So hopefully this all makes sense. If you guys have any questions, you can message me directly, or if you want, we can have a conversation within the group. I'm sure you're not alone in a lot of the questions you may have, especially with terminology that I use may be different from what you have heard in the past. So any clarification that you need, just let me know, and we'll get on the same page and hopefully start throwing really far. All right.